Well, hello there everybody, Monster Man Vapes. I got another product for review today, so grab yourself a drink and pull up a chair because who knows, this might be a product that you would be interested in. And that product today is the Bulk RTA by Vapn Fagan and Oumier. So, without any hesitation and me not talking your ear off, let's dive down to the table and take a closer look at the Bulk. The Bulk RTA by Oumier and Vapn Fagan. So here is what the packaging is going to look like. Here on the front you get this window which will display the base of the tank and the cap / bubble glass section. On the bottom here you have Bulk RTA. On this side you have your scratch off authenticity code. On the top here it says Oumier, and on this side it says designed by Vapn Fagan. So here is a look at the back of the box. Here's all the components that comes with this packaging. Your Bulk RTA spare kit, Shoelace Cotton, tricore fused Clapton coils, extra glass, and an extra drip tip. Removing the lid of the box, so here is where your base would be, and here's the rest of the tank would be. You get a spare straight glass. This holds 3.5 mils of e-liquid, where the bubble glass that comes pre-installed on the tank holds 6.5. Clear acrylic extra drip tip, and underneath the foam packaging you get your Bulk RTA user manual, shoelace style cotton, as well as a little baggie of extra goodies that includes extra O-rings, extra screws, an Allen key, and coils. These are stainless steel from what I heard, so that is a thumbs up in my book. So here is a look at the tank itself. 810 drip tip at the top with this wide bore drip tip, comes off like so. To access and fill the tank, this top screws off just like so. As you screw it off though, you get these big kidney shaped slots. Here is your airflow. You get triple airflow, and this airflow ring is on a stopper. And whatever you adjust on this side is going to be the same all across the board. Here's a look at the bottom of the tank. Bulk, Oumier, and Vapn Fagan. To access the base, you just unscrew the bottom like so. Here's a look at the build deck. This has the same exact build deck as the BTFC RTA, which Vapn Fagan designed with AUG Vape, but the difference is it's an RTA and you get little wick holes. That's the only difference here. You still get that bottom-ish airflow, as also as well you get your leads that come out the back of the post here, and you just build it like you would the BTFC. But I can't vape this yet because we have to put in a build. So the coils I'm going to be putting in this Bulk RTA are some fused Claptons, 26 gauge with 36 gauge and 80. Let's get to it. the Bulk RTA. Let's bring it back up top and give you my opinion. Alright folks, we are back up top with the Bulk RTA. Now those coils came out to a 0.17. I got them at 115 watts on the iJoy Maxo 315. The flavor that I'm getting off of this tank is good. It's probably not the best flavor I've gotten out of an RTA, but it's still pretty good. It's still slightly above average, but still not the best flavor, but it's still good. The airflow is smooth, not turbulent at all, but I will say though that the airflow, especially since you got 3 giant airflow holes, it is actually not as airy as you would expect. It's actually not as airy as I expect it to be. It's actually more on the restricted end for such a big tank. As you saw in the build laps, the wicking was a bit of an issue for me. Wicking on this thing is a bit of a challenge at first because you still have, even though it's a big tank, it's still got rather small wick grooves that you put the cotton in, and because as you saw, closing the cap was a bit of an issue, but I got it working right, so it's all good. But wicking can be a bit of a learning curve if you're not used to wicking something like this. Now I will guys say the straight glass holds 3.5 mils of liquid, where the bubble glass holds 6.5 mils of liquid, and that's kind of where I was kind of like, because this is a 28 millimeter RTA. Surely you could have probably maybe put 10 mil capacity for the bubble glass, but you know, to each his own. It is what it is. I think it would have been a lot better if they would have made a taller tank to where you can accommodate a bigger bubble glass. The machining on this tank is quite nice. I give it a B+, mainly for the fact that the threading for the chamber onto the deck can be a little rough. There is a couple of rough spots on mine, but it may not be on yours, but mine definitely has some rough spots, so who knows. So I give the machining a B+, mainly because of those couple of little rough spots on some of the threading. So do I like this tank? Even with the couple of little rough things, yes, I still like the tank. It still has good flavor. It vapes phenomenally. So I definitely give the Bulk RTA a definite recommend, guys. So that does it for this review, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. I value all my subscribers. And like I always say, until next time, Monster Man Vapes, signing off.